It's very frustrating when you have a country that has mineral wealth and the people don't get the benefit of that wealth.
One of the things that is helpful for countries is to have the people know where the resources are, where they come from, and how much they cost.
Transparency is empowering for people in developing countries, because once they have the information, they can start to have that democratic debate with their own country, with their government, about how these revenues should be used.
The U.S. Helsinki Commission has made energy security a major priority, and there are many aspects to it. One of them is the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, which is an effort to make sure that the mineral wealth of a country, particularly the developing world, is used for the benefit of its people.
We have a very strong international interest in making sure that when we go into these other countries and export their commodities, we're doing so in a fair and a transparent and an upright way, because the long-term costs of failing to do that are increased violence, national security hazards, and significant problems for our country.
How the Commission has convened meetings, how it, in many of its bilateral contacts with ministers and representatives of other governments, how it has brought up the EITI and has put it on the agenda.
Clearly, it is one of the most important issues for the global environment as it pertains to energy resources.
This would be the first law of its kind in the world, and would really be a groundbreaking victory for transparency advocates and for citizens in resource-rich countries.
The corruption and the greed and the misallocation of resources that results from the corruption is a problem for us, and it's a bigger problem for us than for other countries because we're a bigger player.